Okay, keep yourself warm, keep yourself active during this. If it just looks like this, that's fine. Try not to be getting cold until we start going through the exercises. It's Tabata Tuesday, which means it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 4 minutes. This is short and sharp tonight. So the idea is you push yourself hard. If you get the intensity right, just when that 20-second buzzer's about to go, is at the point in your head where you start thinking, oh, I don't know if I can keep going. Ding dong, okay? That's the idea behind the intensity tonight. First round's pretty straightforward. It's going to get your heart rate up and get you fully warm, good to go. Tonight, I'm going to put in a mixed match of kettlebells and body weight. If you don't have a kettlebell, it doesn't matter. I'll be showing you the alternative exercise. Okay, how it's going to work in case you get confused. If there is a circuit in which there's a kettlebell movement, on the first round, I may do the kettlebell one. On the second round, I'll do the bodyweight one. And then on the third round, I'll do the kettlebell one. So everybody's constantly getting to see what they should be doing, etc. Okay? So don't be confused. Please don't be confused, especially if you've got a kettlebell. The first round's simple. All we're going to be doing to start with is exercise number 1, which is going to be spot sprints. When you're doing your spot sprints, make sure your feet are coming off the ground, please, okay? Because I see people doing this, doing spot sprints. Nice and fast, nice and dynamic. If you move your arms fast, okay, your feet will flow with it. Your second exercise is an inchworm with a hand release press up. So let's break it down. Feet shoulder width apart. I squat down, I walk out, okay? Then I go down, release the hands, punch, walk back in, stand up tall, and then what do I squeeze as hard as I can to lock out? Hit the glutes, okay? Make sure you do that. On the way out, make sure with these hand release press ups, if you need to go to the knees, you go to the knees, but make sure you don't start sagging the hips. You don't start doing press ups like this and start letting your spine flow around, okay? Get it done properly. Stand by, okay? If you need to practice, you practice now. 30 seconds and we're going for it. Once we're locked into this, it's all out, flat out, okay? No kettlebells on this round. So make sure it's out the way and you don't have a wee accident like I did all those many moons ago that no one even picked up on. Right, hit, 15 seconds. This round's designed to get us going. After this, it's guns blazing. We've not started yet, Anya. You don't need to... Surely we don't need to practice spot sprints, for goodness sake. Right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Come on, let's go for it now. Remember, this is it. We're not trying to break ourselves in gently. 20 seconds, as hard as you can, as fast as you can. Okay, spot sprints. Look at the arms. It's no coincidence that I'm trying to move them as fast as I can. I'm not doing high knees. Go, 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 go. 3 seconds, everybody. Keep going. Relax. Next exercise. Inchworm, hand release press ups. Make sure the core's tight. 3, 2, 1, and we go. So I walk out, lower myself, hands off, punch, walk back in, stand up tall, squeeze the butt. That's me doing it at slow time. I expect you to be going much faster than that. Don't be lazy when you stand up. Make sure you're squeezing the butt as hard as you can and you feel that prominent lockout of the hips. Relax. So when you're coming out of that inchworm, lift the hips. Imagine someone's here pulling you up. Spot sprints. 3, 2, 1, go. For a spot sprint to be fast, don't think about the feet. Think about the arms. Chop, 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 chop. If you try to think about your foot placement, it all goes to pot. Keep going. 3. Relax, good. Inchworm, hand release press up, okay? Make sure we're keeping this tight and we're not doing lots of this. Go. I'm out, I'm down, release the hands, punch. Lift the hips as you bend the knees. Don't blend it. I want you to walk out, full press up position, then do your press up. Don't try to do your press up as you're going down. Relax. Halfway through circuit 1. It's simple, isn't it? Work hard, push yourself as hard as you can. Spot sprints. 3, 2, 1. Chop, 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 chop. Come on. We shouldn't be having water breaks, okay? It's 20 on, 10 off. You're about to get 60 seconds rest. That 10-second rest is no rest. It's a chance for you to set up for the next exercise. Relax, good, stand by, set yourself up. You ready for it? 3, 2, 1, let's do it, let's go for it. Lift the hips, keep the core tight, squeeze the butt. High quality reps. If you're going fast and you think your reps could be better, slow it down, okay? We're trying to build good muscle memory. And you don't do that doing crap. You don't do that doing crap reps. Last round, okay? Last round already. Spot sprints, inchworm double hand release press ups, and we're done. Go. Drive the arms. Keep the intensity as high as you can. All out, flat out. We're not trying to hold back. Keep chopping those arms fast. Landing on the ball of the foot, the toes. Good. Well, that's them done. Inchworm hand release press ups now to finish. Then we get a rest, but don't disappear for the rest. Stand by. Go. Work it hard. Up and then straight down into the next rep. Good, walk around, catch your breath. 10 seconds to breathe. Okay, and then I want you to pin your ears back. Make sure you can see me. Good. Okay, everyone. Circuit number 2, if you've got a kettlebell, exercise 1 will be your good old kettlebell swing. If you want to mix it up and do alternative swings, go for it, okay? Key points, pick your kettlebell up like you mean business. Don't have a relaxed half-arse grip. Pick it up, good form. Hips go back, snap and squeeze the butt. Snap through and squeeze the butt. Okay, this kettlebell is coming up to eye level because of the force and power generated here, okay? Not here. This doesn't come into it. Smash through with the glutes, squeeze them as hard as you can. It's going to stop that pelvis going forward, especially if we use those of you with bad mobility, okay? So anyway, that's what you're doing if you've got a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, watch in. I'm going to go slow with this one. It's a jumping jack with a toe touch. So it's kind of like a star jump, but not as dynamic. I do a jumping jack, touch the toes, jumping jack, touch the toes. I urge you to practice it because it looks simple, but if you've been doing star jumps before, you'll probably start doing star jumps, okay? So pay attention. Jumping jack, down to the toes. Jumping jack, down to the toes. Same movement pattern, okay? When I go down to the toes, I'm pushing my hips back. Simple. Exercise 2, if you've got a kettlebell. Whew, this is my workout. You're going to be doing kettlebell goblet squat thrusters. Look, it's a squat, drive up, punch through, pull down, squat down. Use the squat to drive the press. Separate the two movements, okay? If you don't have a kettlebell, all you're going to be doing is down, pause, jump, land soft. Down, pause, jump, land soft. That's going to bring power into your squats. Oh, you said a nice wee rest there, but of course you didn't. You were practicing your exercises. So what I'll be doing on the first run through is the kettlebell run through. On the second one, I'll be doing the body weight. So if people are actively watching me while they're working out, everybody's got a reference. 20 seconds, okay? So for kettlebellers, kettlebell swings. For non-kettlebellers, it's your jumping jack with a toe touch. Nice and dynamic. Push the hips back, okay? Be sensible on these kettlebell swings. Squeeze the hell out of the butt. Do not be lazy. If it doesn't feel right, put the kettlebell away. Stand by. Go. Hips back. Snap them forwards. Snap them forwards. I want you to feel the glutes squeeze hard as you lock those hips out. And as I push my hips back, I'm keeping my chest proud. Shoulder blades together. Think of the warm-up. Shoulder blades down and together. Okay, I don't teach you that for no reason. Snap the hips, good. Put your kettlebell down safely. Next exercise, kettlebell goblet squat thrusters. Pick your kettlebell back up. Okay, if you don't have one, you're doing squats with a pause. Now when I'm doing this, I'm pulling my knees apart. The kettlebell acts as a counterbalance. So you should be able to sit back. Even you people with terrible ankle mobility, you should find holding this thing up will let you sit back a wee bit more, okay? 3 seconds. Good. Fantastic. Place it down sensibly or keep a hold of it. So this time I'll be doing the body weight versions, okay? So everybody's got reference. So kettlebell swings or jumping jack toe touches, go. And when you're touching these toes, it's just like a star jump, except rather than do the star jump in the air, you're breaking into a jumping jack. Make sure you're not just leaning forwards. Make sure you're pushing those hips back to get to the toes. I want you to feel this in the hamstrings and the glutes, okay? So again, push back to get down there. Don't just fall forwards. Next exercise, either goblet squat thruster or a squat with a pause at the bottom into a jump. Down, pause, up, land soft. Down, pause, jump, land soft. It's about power, it's about control. Land soft. Land soft. So you're trying to pause at the bottom. That's going to lose that elastic band effect in your muscles. It's going to kill all the power, so you need to be more explosive to get out of it, okay? Stand by. Kettlebell swings or jumping jack toe touches. Go. So with your toes, kettlebells, these toes should be driving hard into the ground, just like a squat. You should not be rolling heel to toe at all. Your foot is driven into the ground. You feel the weight distributed evenly across the whole foot. And just like I always say, don't be lazy. Drive the toes in, feel that pressure in the arch of the foot, create that stability. Squats into a thrust. Stand by, down, punch. So you're actually using very little shoulder drive, okay? If you get this right, snap through and squeeze the butt. Okay, all that power for the press is transferred through from the squat, okay? So think about that. Okay, so we're going back, the final round, I'm doing the bodyweight version. So jumping jack, toe touches, go. Push those hips back, push those hips back. Kettlebell, squeeze that butt. Fantastic, okay, finishing off. Goblet squat thrusters or squat jumps with a pause at the bottom. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down, pause, jump, land soft. So these pause squats are going to help you focus on good squat mechanics, as in you should be focusing on all the normal things, driving the toes in, pulling the knees apart, keeping the chest up, but also building power from the bottom of your squat out. Okay, walk around. Oh, and that is that. Round number 2. Breathe, okay. Next one is simple. No kettlebell needed for anyone. Take a quick breather. And then again, make sure you can see what I'm doing and you can also hear what I'm doing. Exercise 1. It's meant to be a leg burner. So if your legs are burning, don't go make it easier for your legs. Understand? If your legs are burning, you're on the sweet spot. It's a broad jump with approximately 3 bunny hops, depending on the space you have available. You're going to squat down, and just like, this is what I'm doing in midair. I come up, and I'm snapping through with the hips, just like a kettlebell swing, because that is what's going to power me forward. So I squat down, and I lean forward and snap the hips, land soft. Soft legs, 1, 2, 3. Or 4, okay, depending on how excited you get. On these bunny hops, look at them this way. Don't go too wide, especially, again, I'm picking on you tonight, people with bad ankle mobility. You do not do this. Because what will happen is if you go wide with your poor ankle mobility, these will cave in and you'll start hurting your knees, okay? Also, people with bad ankle mobility, you'll probably find that your bunny hops don't really burn the quads too much, and that's because whether you realize it or not, you look like this. Okay, you won't be able to bend the knee and sit into a squat, so you'll just be leaning forward. You'll probably feel it more here, okay? And again, well, I suppose I am picking on you, okay? Get your mobility work done, for heaven's sake. Stand by, 30 seconds, and we go for it. Broad jump, bunny hops. Oh, geez, oh, never even showed you the other exercise. Knees to chest to sky. Observe, arms out, knees to chest, punch vertical with the feet down and out. Punch vertical. Do not turn it into a roly-poly. Don't do this. Okay, do not do that. Stand by. Broad jump, bunny hops. 3 to 4 bunny hops. Stand by. You go when that buzzer goes. Big jump, land soft. 1, 2, 3. Set yourself up. propel forward, land soft. And like I say, every time we do this, imagine, some of you might well be, but imagine you're in an upstairs of an old creaky floorboard house, 2 a.m, okay, you're trying to land without making any noise whatsoever. Relax, down to the floor, arms out to the side of the body for support. Break it down, it's 2 movements. Knees to chest, then to sky. Knees to chest, punch up, down, out. You are trying not to let these feet touch the ground. Try to keep it nice and neat. So imagine you're painting an L. In, up, down, out. Imagine you're painting that perfect L and you're trying to get as much of the trunk off the ground as possible. Okay, that's where the core work comes in. Bunny hops, broad jumps. You ready for it? Let's do it. Big jump, land soft. 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4. Set up, go. 1, 2. So we're looking after quality here. You don't want to just start jumping from terrible setups. This should get your heart rate up while getting those quads on fire. Yes, okay. And then we're down to the floor. Nice controlled core exercise, which gives us a chance to breathe. Ready? Go. Punch up, down. So you're trying to lift as much of your hips and lower back off the ground as you possibly can, vertically, okay? Those feet should be going straight up above your face, not behind your head. Boom. So that core exercise is controlled, it's strong, okay? It's a strength exercise. Nice and controlled, 3 seconds, we're going for it. Broad jump. Try not to stand up too much on your bunny hops. Okay, stay low, stay soft. It's meant to burn the quads. So if it's doing that, boom, you're doing it right. Good. Okay, stand by, down to the floor. So when we're doing 20 on, 10 off, you're not going the same speed you would do for 40-20. This is just all out. But on exercises like this, we still keep that control. Don't rush them to the point where your form's awful. You can see a pause briefly at the top and pause briefly at the bottom, offering a good quality contraction in the muscles, rather than just go up, down, up, down, up, down. Lactic acid is just that, acid, okay? The burn doesn't equate to you burning anything, okay? It's just acid in the muscles. A lot of the times, people when they're doing high rep stuff, they just feel that burn, and all it is, your muscles are turning acidic. It's nothing to do with you burning fat. It's nothing to do with you damaging the muscles, okay? Your body's just not got a lot of oxygen. Simple as that. Stand by, knees to chest to sky. So focus on quality contractions during the movement. Up, squeezing, okay? Pausing. Trying to make the best of each hard part of the exercise, rather than just blitzing through rep 1, rep 2, rep 3. Keep the control there. Boom, stand up. Great work. I'm pretty sure that's us. I get so caught up in my conversation. Pretty sure that's us. Okay, ooh, it is. Right. You ready for this? The last block. One exercise to get the heart up. One exercise, control the breathing. Okay, exercise 1. Pardon me. Focus, okay? People get caught up, oh, I'm terrible with coordination. This is not hard. Break it down. Separate all the exercises. You're going to do a jump and jack. You're then going to go into a jump, squat, feet together. And then you're going to do a burpee. So it's footwork. Separate the movements. It's a jump and jack. Jump the feet out into a squat, out to a burpee. Jump and jack, jump, squat, burpee, kapoom, okay? Then we're going to do a leg raise, my favourite core exercise. It's a toughie. Now please pay attention. You're trying to keep your legs together. Imagine someone's came along and tied a broom handle firmly to your kneecap. You can't bend your knees now, okay? So do not pretend you're on a lounger looking at folk in the pool. Get up on these arms, brace yourself with them, legs are straight, a punch up, down, punch up, down, okay? So as you lift the feet but push the knees down, because I see a lot of people doing this, okay? That's not a leg raise, that's knees to chest or some variation of. Happy with that? So focus on control. Now that's killer for beginners, or even not so much beginners. That's pretty hard to do. We're trying to keep the control there, again, rather than just go up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep the control there. So this exercise is simple, unless you try to blend all the exercises at once, in which case it's going to go to pot. Jump and jack, then a jump squat, and then a burpee, but you go fast, okay? Go fast. Doesn't matter about breathing, doesn't matter if you're struggling to breathe, it really doesn't matter. Just go as hard as you can, and it'll be over and done with in 4 minutes. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Jump and jack, jump squat, straight into a burpee. Jump and jack, jump squat, burpee. Everybody's different pace, so I'm going to stop calling it out now. The depth of your squat makes a big factor. Make sure you're always standing up tall on those transitions, okay? Don't cheat yourself. Right, we're down, quick as you can. Feet together, legs straight. Remember what I said, only slightly. Leaning back. Don't lean back to the point, okay, where you're lying. You should not even feel your lower back touch the floor here, okay? So get up. Up explosively, down under control. Now look at my position here. Imagine I was doing a Russian twist. I always tell you, don't let this core sag. Keep it nice and proud. Don't let the core sag. Make sure you do not do that on a leg press. Go. Not a leg press, a leg raise. So make sure you're not sitting on your tailbone, if that makes sense, with everything collapsed, because you're going to hurt yourself. Keep the core nice and tight. Keep that pelvis neutral. Don't be hurting yourself. I'll explain. Making an ass of it. Right, quickly watch. Don't let this happen. Don't sump down with that arch lower back. Keep it nice and tight. Go. Up, down under control. Up, down under control. Lift the feet, push the knees down. You'll feel it. Your legs are tired, you'll feel it in your legs. Okay, you'll feel those hip flexors, you'll feel the quads. So don't be shy either, and don't be thinking you're doing it wrong. Or you're having a harder time than other people. You're not, okay? It's normal. If your legs are tired, you're going to feel those muscles working because they are absolutely working. 3 seconds, jumping jack, jump squat, burpee. Woo! Nice and dynamic. Let it flow. Oh man, don't know about you, but those are fun. Right, okay, stand by. I don't even know what round we're on anymore. Lost in the moment, go. Up and down. Up powerfully, down under control. Up powerfully, down under control. Keep the core tight. Don't be lazy with it. Don't let that lower back sump down. Relax. Good. It might be us, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Stand by. Thought not. Go. Jumping jack, jump squat, burpee. Last time you do it, go for it. Hit it hard. Be fast. But be quality fast. Good, last time we're doing these. If you are losing the form in the pelvis, then you can rest your feet on the floor between reps, okay? Don't just start doing it now because I said it, okay? If you're finding it okay and you're managing, don't start putting your feet down now. Get on with it. If it's hard, if you're struggling, get on with it, okay? Relax. Great work. Believe it or not, 4 circuits done. That's the hard work done now, everyone. So 4 circuits, kaput, finished. Now we finish off. Same format, but it's a core finisher. So it's core exercises. Not too many isolation exercises, because you know how I feel about them, especially when it comes to the core. We need to try our best to keep it functional and keep it balanced. So this is where, if you've got a very small device, as in you're watching me on your tiny little phone screen, you're going to need to move me right up to you. All these exercises will be done on the floor. You do not have time, because I'm not showing you them all now. There's 8 of them. We're going to do 20 seconds of an exercise, 10 seconds. I'm going to tell you what the next exercise is, and then we go straight into it, okay? So it doesn't work if you have to constantly keep coming up to see what I'm doing. Your first exercise is a sit-up, okay? We've seen them creeping in quite a lot now. Make sure you're doing them properly. Feet are on the floor, fingertips on the temple, pull the shoulders back, elbows on the ground, punch up, down under control. If you find these hard, don't come up and then just flop down like dead weight. You come up, you find it hard, down under control. Control that on the way down, overload yourself, stand by, go. You're only doing these once tonight, once. So I expect you to go hell for leather. And it's not a matter of me expecting you to. You should expect it on yourself. You're here to work hard, so let's work hard. Nothing left, go for it. Only thing that matters is 20 seconds of sit-ups, but not anymore. Next exercise, it's knees to chest. Knees to chest, but it's knees to shoulder, knees to chest, knees to shoulder. Stand by, go. Knees to shoulder, knees to chest, knees to shoulder. Look at the tempo I'm going at here. Control the pull in. Pull in as hard as you can rather than just in and out. Pull in, squeeze out. Pull in, squeeze and out. Good. Yep, it's burning already. Good. It's a core finisher. Yat. Enjoy it. Good. It's a great feeling. How many people do you think are feeling this tonight? Not too many. You are the lucky few. Lying in your front, arms out in front, straight. It's a Superman. You lift up, you squeeze, you go down. Go, squeeze, down. You feel the lower back, you feel the glutes. Okay, and if your wee hammies are tight or tired, you'll feel your hammies working too. Make sure you're getting that pause up, squeeze. Do not lift your head too far. Do not strain your neck. Feel the lower back. Feel. Oh. Next exercise. I'm blurry. I can't even see what we're doing. Get in the elbow plank position now. As in right now. Feet together, knees together. Okay, and all I want you to do, twist. Twist. The only thing I'm twisting is my hips. My chest is fixed in position. Now I am not resting. I am simply tapping lightly the ground, and I'm keeping that rotation going. Okay, go for it. You're going to feel this deep in the core. You're going to feel it in the obliques. This is a toughie. Good, now that's in the bag. Next exercise. Oh, it's going to be fun. Sit up as if you're doing a leg raise. Stand by, get up here. Okay, imagine we're doing this. All I want you to do is this. Chest proud, legs straight, reach for your toes. Do not let that lower back sag. Breathe, breathe, breathe. What is it? It's uncomfortable, isn't it? Yep. If your life depended on it, guarantee you could hold this for 60 seconds. So get on with it, suck it up, breathe. Doesn't matter if it's hard, okay? Because it's over. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Lie flat. Next exercise, fast. Alternative V-sits. Look at me now, one leg at a time. I'm punching up, go for it. Hit it hard, let's do it. So my leg stays straight. I'm not trying to touch my toes. I'm trying to aim for my toes, but touch the sky. So aim in line with your toes, touch the sky. If you do this one properly, you are going to feel this at this point, and things are going to be getting tired pretty quick. And remember, what is it? It's just a little bit of lactic acid, okay? Get on with it. Russian twist. Feet together. I want your feet on the ground. I don't care how you do a Russian twist. You're doing it like me tonight. Lean back, feel the core. Twist, twist, twist. So you're leaning back. You feel the core engage, but you're adding that twist. Lower back is tight. Your lower back is not sagging. You're not feeling like you're sitting on your lower back. You are sitting on your pelvis. Boom on the arse. Good. Side to side. Side to side. Twist. There we are now. Last exercise. It's a plank. Elbow plank. Get in it now. Don't rest. Feet together. Knees together. Squeeze the butt. Chest proud. Enhance the plank. Squeeze the butt. Squeeze the core. Pull the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the core. Don't just hold it, squeeze the core. Someone's going to punch you in the stomach. Right, we're done. Hopefully the camera didn't cut out and you missed all that, but anyway, we're finished. as I was saying. That's why we like I speak for everyone, okay? That's why we like Tabata Tuesday. You've got your time, you've got your exercise. It is literally down to you to work as hard as you can, okay? You push yourself as hard as you can. How do you know you're pushing yourself hard? Because you get to the end and you reflect on it and you go, yep, I couldn't possibly have done another rep as high a quality as I did, okay? So remember, what I'm always harping on about is if you're a bit slower because you're doing exercises properly, you're starting to maybe understand the mechanics of the exercises better now if you've been doing it a wee while, you start to understand the points I'm giving you, slow it down, get the muscle memory right, okay? And then eventually your speed will come naturally. Problem is people try to be fast on things like squat jumps and all their form and technique goes out the window, okay? You're not using the muscles properly, you're putting strain and stress on places we're not meant to, okay? And over time, that's just going to lead. You need to always be thinking perfect form, perfect muscle memory, and that's why even things during the warm-ups, when I'm telling you to push your hips back and squeeze the butt, if you make it habit, it will eventually just creep into everything that you do, okay? If you don't, and you switch off and you're lazy about it, okay, you never will, okay? You'll adapt to what you do 99% of the time. Right, thank you very much. Have a good night. If there's any questions, you know, I'm here on live now. Ask me now.